So why you should stop listening to guided meditations? Guided meditations are not so bad. They could relax you, they could help you to put your brain into theta and alpha waves. But the problem with the guided meditations is that they do not connect you to your true self. They do not help you to activate your power of the God, of the energy who you truly are, and to use all of your potential by yourself. Let's see how it works. In guided meditations, you have a voice, you have somebody who is guiding you, and you listening to this voice and you follow the rhythm of the other person. You follow the words, you listen to the accent, you follow all the vibration of this person. You are not free, you are not connecting to yourself by yourself. You are not connecting yourself to your power. Plus there is music. Music has a rhythm and it has some speed. It puts you in some vibration. So it's not so bad, but it does not give you all the power you have, because we have enormous power. We could connect to our true source. We could activate all the parts of our brain, and then we can use the whole potential we have of our body, of our mind. We can let the energy flow through our body, and we can direct this energy to create in our life what we truly wish to create in our material world. But guided meditation does not give you this possibility, because you are giving your power to the person who is guiding you. You do not connect to your true self. So what should you do instead of guided meditation? You should go for silent practices of the present moment. Present moment practices are fully safe, and there are no voice, there is no music, no guide. So you are doing these practices by yourself. You are guiding yourself. You are following your own vibration. You are following your own speed, your own way. You connect to yourself. So let's see, how do you connect through this silent meditation without music to your true source, to the source of energy within you? We connect through our brain. So I have this image of the human brain. Let's see together. So we have the left side of the brain. The left side of the brain. And this side of the brain is about everything material, about all the programs which exist and which function here, about all our beliefs here, about the structure, about the logic. It's all about the material world here. Let's write material. So this side, the left side of the brain, it's the side which lets you function in the material world. Otherwise, your true nature is energy. It's divine energy which comes to the material world, and it needs this material form, this shape. So the left side of the brain lets you disconnect from the whole of the energy and see yourself as one being divided from the whole, divided from the rest of the energy. That's why you can see yourself as a separate person. You can see yourself as separate body. You can see yourself as separate world from the others. And that's why you can see all the material here. Otherwise, without the work of the left side, you wouldn't see the world as you see it now. You wouldn't see the separate objects, people. You would see everything like one connected energy. So this side of the brain, let's say that it's kind of operational system on Earth. This side, this half of the brain, the left side, helps you to be present in the material world, to touch, to feel, to see, to speak. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to exist in the material world. Otherwise, we are just energy. So then let's go to the right side of the brain. So here we have the right half of our brain. And the right side is about everything non-material. The right side of the brain is about connection to the God. This side of the brain connects us to the source. Let's write its divine side of the brain. The right side is about the divine. It is about the energy, and it's the half of the brain which downloads for you the ideas and the information from the source. Let's see, we have the source, the energy and the information source, which is outside the body. So let's say it's the energy or the gods or the field where all the information is present, the information of this world, all the possibilities are present here. So it's like the divine big memory where all the possibilities exist, where anything is possible. But we as God here, we have our separate body. So this energy divides itself in multiple bodies on Earth, to have the possibility to have different experiences, to have the possibility to interact with each other. Otherwise, we would be only one here and alone. So that would be not interesting experience. But we as this energy, we separate and we divide in many bodies. So we are present in many bodies. So you are as God, you are God on earth. Energy present in your body, and your body cannot put in this brain all the information from the source, from all the potential of the universe. So you have a smaller memory in the right divine side of the brain. You have some memory stick, which is smaller than the big computer, the whole memory of the universe. But you don't need to have access to all the memory, you don't need to have all the information in your brain, because when you are activated, when you are awake, you have the possibility to download from the source any moment you need, any information you need. So you don't need to keep in your brain, in your right part, all the information of the universe. That would be impossible for our brain. So we download from the source the information we need for now in the right half of the brain. And that is how the genius ideas come to us. So we just download them, and the more we are awake, the more we can download these ideas, which is the right way to see the things, which is the right action now. What should I do? We don't have these questions anymore. We know what we need to do. We just feel it. We download it from the source, the exact information, what to do in the exact moment. And we download it to this right divine part of the brain. And then from the right part of the brain, it goes to the left half of the brain. And this half of the brain is just operational. So it takes the information and it materializes it in our material world. But the problem is that most people live from this half of the brain. And then the meditations which you are listening to, the guided meditations with the music, they activate a bit this half of the brain, but they do not connect you to the energy. What you really need to do is to connect the three forces, because you have three forces: your two sides of the brain, the material side, the left side, the right divine side, and you have the energy, which is also you. You are the source, but at the same time, you are the exact human on earth now. And you have the right side of the brain, which connects you to yourself, to your true source. And then you have the left side, which is operational, which helps you to materialize things. And you need to activate all the three forces to be whole, to be awakened, to make the whole system function as it should function. And this is something you cannot achieve by guided meditations, which you listen to sometimes or you listen to many times. You cannot do it through just music meditation. You cannot do it through voice meditation. This is something you could do only through the silent meditations, through the silent practices of the present moment. And these practices activate both sides of your brain and all the other parts of your brain, and they connect you to the source. So you activate the three powers you have. You have these three forces, these three powers which should work together. The source, which you are truly, then the right side of the brain, the divine side, and the left side. So they start to work all together, the three powers you have. And when they work in synchronization, then you can take the ideas, the energy from here, download it to the right side and materialize them through the left side. And this is possible only when you start doing the practices of the present moment, which are silent. There are only written instructions for these practices. There is no music, there is no person guiding you. You are doing them alone. In a quiet space at home, in the nature. You don't need to listen to nothing. You are guiding yourself, and that connects you, this possibility connects you to your true self, to your three forces, that activates all the sides of your brain, that activates and makes stronger your neurons in your brain, and your brain starts to work in the right manner, so you can let the energy, the idea come from the source and materialize in your world. And that is why I hope you understand now that you don't need to lose time for the guided meditations which don't give you the possibility to connect to your true source. You need to start doing the practices of the present moment, which will help you to fully awaken, to connect to your true self, and to use all the powers of your body and the mind. I have the practices of the present moment. You can start with step by step on my Telegram channel. You can have this instruction for free. You can start doing these practices and you can feel it for yourself how these practices start to change your brain, your state, your body, your whole system. You can feel it for yourself, because awakening is not about only the knowledge and knowing. Awakening is about feeling with the whole body, with the whole system, about feeling this state of yours, and about these three powerful sources, three powers of yours working together, synchronized, and passing the flow, the energy, and letting you create in your life what you really want. When you connect it to the source, you connect it to the true information, to the genius that gives you the possibility to do the right actions in the right moment. You don't need to do hundreds of actions to arrive to your goals. You need to do just a few exact moves to arrive there where you want, when your system is activated. So you can join me on my Telegram channel and find there free instructions and start practicing and feel it for yourself, how it feels to start connecting to your true self and how it changes your life and your state.